Hey there, Nikolas Realtor with J. Harris Real Estate of Mount Shasta, California. Today I'm chilling out in my backyard here, which is a wonderful place to be secluded during a global pandemic. And I want to kind of talk to you a little bit today about how the coronavirus has affected the real estate industry. Now, of course, it has affected every industry. Real estate is not alone. Now, for about a week in March, when Mayor Gavin Newsom shut California down, we were just as freaked out as every other self-employed business person out there, thinking that there goes our business, there goes our stream of income, etc. About a week later, the Department of Homeland Security did declare real estate as an essential business, which is great, but we've really kind of had to navigate some new waters as far as trying to figure out how to move forward, again, much like everybody else. One of the biggest things we've seen that has been affected is the lending institutions. All right, a lot of the banks have pretty much stopped lending on mortgages. Some of the super banks like JP Chase, for example, now requires 20% down across the board and a FICO score of 700 points. All right, and a lot of their more lenient programs have pretty much dried up. So we've seen a lot of escrows crashing because banks have pulled out of deals. And again, the reality there is that so many people, millions and millions of people, have lost their jobs throughout the U.S. and the world, of course. So the banks don't want to get into another situation like 2008 where they were putting out all these mortgages that people couldn't afford. All right, showings have been affected. All right, showing property. How do you show property when you got a bunch of public that's scared of everybody having this virus, right? Well, there's a lot more protocols that we need to put into place. We're wearing masks and gloves on the properties. Disinfectant is usually on location there. The pre-qualification letters are absolutely required in order to get anybody into the property. Now, that's always a good idea, but now it's pretty much essential that you've got a pre-qual letter before you can even get in the door of any place, okay? I've continued to see listings pop up, every day on the MLS, and so I'm been amazed actually how many listings are still popping up. The buyers, on the other hand, have all but dried up. So obviously there's still a few out there that are poking around, but it's definitely a buyer's market right now. And hey, that means whenever it's a buyer's market, if you still have a job, if you've got your pre-qual letter, if you've got your down payment, etc., now's a great time to buy because the inventory is the pick of the litter, and of course the competition nil. So we've also had a change in the way that we market properties, right? I mean, how do you reach a people that is sequestered in their houses, and of course they're shopping online? So what that means is that realtors need to see this as an opportunity to really up their game, take better photos, use the tech that's out there that allows virtual tours, 3D Matterport tours. So really kind of representing the property and truly trying to get the people to feel like they're seeing the property, even if it's just online, better than people have been in the past. All right, I'm always amazed with some of the crappy photos on the MLS that I see. Realtors go in there and take a couple cell phone shots and throw it up and call it good, and that's not going to cut it. If you're still doing that, you're going to fail. And this is really an opportunity for all the realtors out there to up their game, better represent the property, to reach a public who's basically on lockdown and still shopping from their homes, in hopes that once things return to normal in the world, hopefully there are going to be a lot of people that are like ready to go out there and buy. But again, because of all the unemployment, it could be a while before not only our industry but many other industries rebound from this and really try to kind of come back and survive in this new post-COVID world. So those are just a few of the ways that we've seen some California real estate affected by the coronavirus. And I tell you what, it's crazy new territory. Things are changing every day. It's a fascinating time to be alive. That's what I know for sure. Oh, and one other thing that's been affected by the coronavirus in real estate, well, happy hour is coming a lot earlier in the day. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, mate. My name's Nikolas Allen. I'll see you next time.